Hi, John. The rain let up, so I'm going to take a walk on the Big Four Bridge. This is where I sometimes go jogging after work, except I'm not jogging today. I'm just going on a nice walk. What I'm looking at right now is a restroom pavilion. Yeah, I may take a car ride later. I drove over here to the Indiana side of the bridge because there's a thing going on the Kentucky side called Waterfront Wednesday, and probably can't get any parking tonight. They have a free outdoor concert every third Wednesday of the month, I think. So, I'm just going to walk over the bridge, walk over the Ohio River, go from Kentucky to Indiana. It looks like I'm not seeing comments or nobody's making any comments. Maybe nobody's commenting. There's a large... No, that's not the Washington Monument. That must be the Jeffersonville Monument. That's the name of the city here on the Indiana side of the river across from Louisville. There are actually three cities that all kind of run together: Jeffersonville, New Albany, and Clarksville. Technically, we're in Jeffersonville now. Here are the rules of the trail: no pets, skateboards, rollerblades, stuff like that. So I'm going to walk up the big ramp up to the bridge. The bridge is high above the river because it floods and the boats have to get underneath it, so it requires these big long ramps. And they're kind of fun to jog up because you have to go uphill, actually wear you out. This all just opened a couple of years ago for the first time. It used to be a railroad bridge, and the railroad abandoned the bridge, so now it's a pedestrian and biking path that is really nice, and it's spurred a lot of development on the Indiana side of the river because people can cross over back and forth, so there's restaurants and bars and things that are adjacent to the bridge. This is kind of a little, I guess that's a fountain. They just finished construction of that this year. So, walking up the spiral ramp in the distance, you can see some tower cranes. And those cranes are for the new bridge that's being built over the Ohio River. It's being built right next to the existing John F. Kennedy Bridge that was built shortly after Kennedy was assassinated. And so there's going to be two bridges side by side. There'll be 4 lanes of traffic on each bridge, one going north and one going south. And there's an existing bridge, a 2nd Street bridge, and then this is the 4th Street bridge. You can kind of see it at the end of the ramp here. I'm walking up to it. It's about a mile across the river when I have my running app on. When I hit the bridge, I'm sorry, did I say a mile? It might be half a mile. I think it's half a mile, and then when I double back, it's a full mile across the bridge. From the start of the ramp to the other ramp, it's probably a full mile. So you can kind of see the bridge. We had a storm come through, and I guess there were 50-mile-per-hour winds not too far from here, and some trees fell over and closed the interstate. You know, on the bridge that's farthest west in the city, there's a sign that says Kentucky State Line pretty close to the Indiana bank of the river, as if Kentucky's trying to claim most of the river. So I don't know, I always just kind of imagine the state line was in the middle of the river, but technically Kentucky may have more of the river. Of course, rivers meander over time, and their boundaries can change slightly. So we're getting closer to the bridge. If you look over here, you can see a couple of the towers that are part of the new bridge. If I was running, I would be across the bridge by now. Okay, I'm walking faster. I'm trying to give you a steady image and not jog the camera too much. So I was going slowly because of that. If you look down here, yeah, you can see a concrete wall down below. That's a flood wall, and there are gates in it, so if the river gets up, they can close the flood wall off. The people over here in these houses, I guess they're out of luck because they're on the river side of the flood wall, but over here is protected. So there are big concrete flood walls on the Indiana and the Kentucky side of the river. We're on the Indiana side. Here's another flood wall on this side. You can see it. Yes, rolling on the river. Here's an old house with a view of the river. So anyway, we're getting close to the bridge, and you can kind of start to see the river. Here's another old home near the river, and you can see the new bridge in the background. The new bridge is supposed to be open at the end of the year, and the deck from the first towers is now connected to the Indiana side. And I'll stop when I get up here a little ways, and you'll be able to see some of the cables, perhaps. Yes, those are houseboats. If you look real closely, you might be able to see the cables off the tower under the yellow tower crane. And it's kind of funny, up on the towers they have portable toilets way up in the air, but I guess that's nice for the guys working up there. They don't have to climb down to go to the restroom. Yeah, I'll be careful. I'll try not to drop my phone over the edge. Here's a view to the east, looking down the road in Jeffersonville. You can see the river, and there's a little boat down there. I think they do plays on that boat or something. Well, hi Rachel, I didn't realize it was you. You've been posing as someone else. Okay, now I'm on the Big Four Bridge looking to the west, and you can see the towers for the new bridge being built, and downtown Louisville is beyond the bridge. This is where I sometimes go jogging, and we just had a big rainstorm come through, and it cooled things off, but not a lot of people are out jogging because the storm came through and there were like 1,500 lightning strikes in 15 minutes. Here you can take a tour of the new bridge if you want. There's a 2-minute tour using your smartphone. seethebridge.com. So if you want to learn more about the new bridge being built, that's how you do that. So this is the Big Four Bridge. That's where I came from. This is where I'm headed. This used to be just a railroad bridge, and now it's for biking and walking and jogging and things like that. Well, you recognize my voice. You don't need to see me. The bridge I'm walking on used to be a railroad bridge, and the railroad quit using it, so a couple of years ago they turned it into a bridge for people, so people can walk and jog and ride a bike and push a baby stroller. But pets aren't allowed, I saw on the sign, so you're not allowed to bring your dog on the bridge. So, no dogs on the bridge. Oh, the other neat thing about this bridge is they installed this lighting system. It's like a big LED system that changes colors, and they can program it to do different things, and it's kind of dynamic, and it's really neat. Now, no, I won't jump. There's the new bridge under construction. You'll be able to hear music here in a little while because tonight is, hi Shaniqua. I don't think you spelled your name correctly, Shaniqua. Anyway, you'll be able to hear some music pretty soon because it's almost waterfront. Well, it is Waterfront Wednesday, and there's a concert over in the park on the other side of the bridge. There goes a speedboat. Let me see if I can get that. See the speedboat going down the river? There's a river under the bridge. It's called the Ohio River. The Ohio River starts in Pittsburgh. I think it's the Monongahela and the Allegheny come together to form the Ohio River. Yeah, I hope there's no trains on the bridge here. That's the speed I'm normally going at when I'm running on the bridge. No, there are no homeless under this bridge. There's really no good place to sleep under it. I did see some encampments on the interstate bridge when I came over here. Here's a sign. Every so often on the bridge they have some information about news. There's a possum hunt. Something about trains, just like an old newspaper. Yeah, they have some piped in music in the middle of the bridge for some reason. Maybe it's to discourage jumpers. Sounds kind of like the music they play at Kings Island next to the fountains. Kind of peppy, classical. Now you can start to hear Alamesny instead of Ohio. Yeah. Allegheny, Monongahela, Ohio. Yeah. Yeah, possums. So I'll stop here and pause. There's one of the other bridge towers downtown. Peppy classical. So we're about halfway across the bridge. No, I'm not acting foreign. So we left Indiana and we're on the way to Kentucky. Sometimes I leave the office and jog across the bridge and go back to the office after work. That's about a 5-mile run. Yeah, I thought I'd go all the way across the bridge and then I'd show you, I'd look over the bridge and show you Waterfront Park so you could see the concert. I thought you might like that. You can probably start to hear the music. They have 3 bands playing, but I don't know their names. It's a free concert, so no, these aren't big bands that are national. Although I think last month they had Bela Fleck and Abigail Washburn. They're pretty well known. I don't know if fishing is allowed. You'd have to have a really long fishing pole, because I would guess where probably 100 feet over the water level right now. Yeah. No, these people actually sing. It's not just lip syncing, they're live performers. This bridge, yes, a lot of long line. This bridge was built in 1895, about the same year as the apartment that I stay in. The bridge is getting a little busier. People are coming out after the storm. There's some benches on the bridge if you get tired of walking. Yeah, way back before the turn of the century. Here's a waterfront park. I'll stop and give you a view of Waterfront Park. We're looking at the back of the stage. Yeah, I'm doing fine. It actually cooled off, so it's very pleasant. Sometimes people park boats out on the river and listen to the concert. There's only one boat out today because of the storm. There's a lot of debris in the river, too. Oh, there's the Belle of Louisville. Her horn about knocked me off the bridge. Every time I do a periscope, a loud noise startles me. So I'll get over here so I can get a better view of the Belle of Louisville. She's going under the bridge. Yeah, it's not a very big crowd tonight because of the bad weather. It scared a lot of people off. You can see the paddle wheel on the rear of the boat. So she's getting ready to go under the bridge. So I'll go over to the other side. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good. It would have been quite the periscope, though, to see the phone tumbling towards the river. But that would have been my last periscope for a while. So here she comes from the other side of the bridge. You can see there's some people on the boat. Yeah, I forgot that you took a ride on that boat, so they're probably just going on an evening ride. Quite a few people on the upper deck just checking out the scenery. Some of them are probably watching this on Periscope. Okay, well, I'm going to go back towards Waterfront Park. Oh, the steam engine? If you're talking about the boat, yeah, it may be steam fired. I think they put a new boiler in it last year, but I don't know what they use for fuel. They may use coal or diesel fuel. I don't know what they use in it. I've never actually been on that boat. We're getting closer. Yeah, I'll keep my eye on her. All right, there's the Waterfront Wednesday crowd. They, not a very big crowd today because of the rain, but the bands are still playing. Here's the restaurant that was Tumbleweeds, but it closed, and they're getting ready to open up a new restaurant inside of it. So if you look real closely, you can see some poles next to the restaurant, not as in Polish people, but structural poles with a little white tip. And those are so tall because when the river floods, the decks and boats go up to the top of those poles. Well, I don't think the band played through the rain. They actually probably delayed the start. They actually have three bands total that play tonight. Don't ask me their names. Here's some people hanging out in the park. Living in the grease bags. I don't know what that means. Oh, Louie and the grease bags. I don't know if that's their name or not. Yeah, if I get over here closer, you'll be able to see them. Maybe you can identify them by looking at them. Here's some people climbing and doing like, you see the girl climbing on the ribbon from the big trapeze? I hope she doesn't fall. They must be doing like gymnastics on the big rope curtain thing. Yeah, there's people relaxing on the bridge. Here's a better view of downtown. Kind of hard to see on my phone. And it's not real sunny out because of the storm that came through. I don't know if you guys are hungry or not. There's a food cart up here. Hi. I don't know if any people want to talk. Oh, downtown Louisville. We're in Kentucky now. So we're on the Kentucky side of the river. There's this guy is just selling like drinks and chips. The bat. The bat's downtown. You can't see it from here. I'll get closer and you can get a good shot of the stage from up here, going down the ramp. Yeah, actually this bridge, they can do any color on it. They've changed, recently installed lighting on it, and they can do any color you want, and they mix them up and do different patterns, and it changes constantly. It's very nice. There's a policeman on a golf cart. I'll show you some of the crowd watching the concert. No, I'll probably get out of here before dark.
has ever called me a good.
Oh, I could stay after dark to get the lights. I don't know how well they would show up on my phone.
Just as long as you call me your.
No, I'm not afraid. I've got on running shoes.
That's the only man I ever wanna I'll be a singer, just struggling to stay on beat.
Not intentionally.
Yeah, that's the man I'm supposed to be.
I thought he sounded a little bit like a slow Bruce Springsteen.
Never first, never last, just somewhere in between. Yeah, that's the man I'm supposed to be.
There's my finger. Look at my finger. So this is nothing like Pitbull. This is the end of the bridge, and there's a big spiral ramp that you walk down to get up to the top of the bridge. So it's kind of neat.
So this is going to be our last song, guys. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. If you guys like what you're hearing and just flat out feel sorry for us, we have merch for sale. To your left, to my right. We're going to be standing over there for the rest of the evening. Even if you don't want to buy anything, come by, let me shake your hand, introduce myself, and thank you for supporting live, original, independent music here in Kentucky. It means a ton.
So they must be the first band of the evening, and then there will be two more. I'm a little closer to these girls that are climbing up the piece of fabric. I've never seen anything like this before. Looks like something from Cirque du Soleil. I could see Rachel doing this gymnastics stuff. I think she would be a natural. The only thing they have at the bottom is like a little mat on the ground, so I don't see any ambulances nearby. Yeah, she probably needs somebody to help her with a pair of scissors. Alright, I could go down and get closer to the stage, but you may not be able to hear me because of the music, but they're on their last song, so by the time I get there, they'll be done. Yeah, I could do a periscope from the stage. That would be pretty cool. There goes a train. There's a red train. So you got trains, planes, boats. Sometimes it's kind of fun to be jogging across the bridge and there's a boat below you, a plane above you, a train beside you, all forms of transportation. Interstate highway. Get the app. Over here is a park shelter and some restrooms, and there's actually a little play area for kids that has fountains and a water wheel. It's kind of hard to see from up here. All forms of transportation. Okay, I'm officially on the Kentucky side of the river, off the bridge ramp, which you can see up there. That's what I just walked down from the Big 4 bridge. Pretty cool. Yeah, I made it across. I could probably walk back to my apartment, but I left my car over in Indiana, so I'll have to go back and get it. Yes. Actually, during rush hour, it's probably faster to walk across the bridge than drive. Yeah, if you want to see these girls climbing up the curtain, I'm kind of close to them, so I could get a close-up. They must be like gymnasts or something. Yeah, I'm not a very good swimmer. I don't think I'm going to try that. Waterfront Wednesday. You're not allowed to bring your own alcohol inside Waterfront Wednesday. So this girl, she looks like she's probably middle school age, and she's climbing up the big curtain. I don't know what they do to keep from falling. I don't know, I guess I'm kind of fenced off here. I'm going to go under the fence. Alright.
Hey Christian, you coming?
Yeah, she might be a circus performer. It's not very crowded. You can just walk up close to the stage if you want, but there's nobody on it right now.
Beat the drums and let them go. Whenever faster dancing.
Looks like that band is American Aquarium that just played. At least that's what and there's a band called Strand of Oaks, and they're actually from Goshen, Indiana, Amish country. So there's the bridge I just walked across. So here I am down close to the river. You kind of see people out on their boats listening to the music. These women have some pretty impressive boats. Little kayaks, speedboat. I don't see any Sullivan-esque pontoons yet. Oh, they have concrete beaches in Paris. So there's the bridge. Yeah, if you had your boat down here on Wednesday, you could listen to the music from your boat. And then you wouldn't have to buy their drinks. You could have your own drinks on your boat. There's some tents set up over here. You can get kettle corn, wine tasting. They probably have bourbon down here because Louisville's known for bourbon. Can't believe all the followers I have, a total of 4. That probably includes myself.
The same thing you said to me, Bart.
All kinds of people show up for Waterfront Wednesday. Bourbon chicken. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on Rachel. Keep her out of trouble. There's some quesadillas. Rachel probably likes those. I saw this sign and I didn't see the G in Angus at first, and I was alarmed. But that is Angus burgers. There is a G in it. Oh, Carly would like this. They have a Grater's ice cream tent. I can't snap a photo. Well, maybe I can. I'm not going to risk it. I might accidentally end my Periscope, but Grater's is Carly's favorite. They also have these little ATM booths where you can go to the ATM machine. So that's kind of handy. All right. Well, they do have an ambulance here in case one of the acrobat girls falls on her head or somebody drinks too much. So that's Waterfront Park. Some people are playing Frisbee. Okay, I'll go back to the Grater's tent so you can do a screenshot. Carly's probably busy working. Look at the tires on this bicycle. Oh my gosh. You guys, tires were the biggest tires I've ever seen on a bicycle. Here's the Grater's tent. All right, I'm going to hold steady. Well, I'm not a predator. There's a Mini Cooper. Must be a Mini Cooper club. Register to win a Mini Cooper. Thanks. You know, I could drive the Mini Cooper back across the bridge to get to my car. Here's a Mini Cooper with a little boat on top. I need one of these. Yeah, if I register, I probably get a bunch of junk email or something. They're little Mini Cooper cars. Not smaller than the originals.
We'll buy the big one. But this is what we're registering to win, right?
Oh, you're registering to win this Mini Cooper.
Then that'd be fun to drive around. Yeah, you're really good at it. But maybe your ferret would. I saw a plane take
It's
off.
not a real Mini Cooper, it's a toy Mini Cooper that you can win. I would not be able to drive the toy Mini Cooper across the bridge. A lot of people that come to Waterfront Wednesday ride their bicycles and they park them over here on the lawn. There's some guys playing frisbee in the park. No, I think this is frisbee. They're just playing pass. Maybe they're honing their skills for disc golf. I don't want to interrupt their fun. They might think I'm weird. Yeah, I could juggle. I don't know if I can periscope and juggle at the same time. Sounds like somebody's warming up with their guitar. No drinks allowed in the venue. You have to buy them there. You can't bring your own. Here goes the trolley. It's not really a trolley, it's just a bus that looks like a trolley. Yeah, I don't think it goes to Indiana. It's just a Kentucky-only trolley. It's a shuttle bus that brings people to Waterfront Park to hear the music. They don't have a ton of parking down here, so they use the buses, and people ride their bikes, and then people park on the street. So they try to get people here all different ways. It's called the Easy Trolley. Here's a sign for it. Yeah, some walk. Yeah, so you can park remotely and take the Easy Trolley. They used to have a difficult trolley, but people quit riding it. They could use skateboards, but you couldn't take a skateboard across the bridge. Yeah, the difficult trolley, I just mentioned it. They used to have a difficult trolley, but no one wanted to ride it because it was too difficult, so they just only have the Easy Trolley now. Okay, I'm going to head back up towards the bridge. I don't know, it's probably going to get kind of boring. I could go to this water park where the kids are. I'll try to keep a safe distance so parents don't get worried that I'm filming their kids in the water park. Yeah, if I'd been running, I would probably be done with my run by now. Okay, over here is the playground for the kids. It's really pretty nice. We have a low pyramid here and kids are skateboarding on it, although there's a real skateboard park not too far away. No, I don't see any bullies. So here's a playground area that's pretty empty. All the kids are over in the part that has the water over here. Any cowies? Well, I'm not going to call anyone a cowie. That wouldn't be nice. There are a lot of young moms with tattoos down here, though. There's a squirting water. I'm glad I went to the restroom before I started my walk, or I'd really have to go now. Go down the slide. Yeah. It's not a very big slide. I don't think I could build up any speed. This little boy's having a fun time. Oh no, this kid's losing his trousers. I almost filmed an inappropriate video. I guess someone liked the park so much they decided to just camp out here. Oh, they must sell things out of it. There's an open sign in the window. See my reflection. Always try to avoid my reflection. Oh, it's a Blue Bunny trailer. I think that's ice cream that'll kill you. It's got salmonella in it or something. Is that Blue Bell? That's Blue Bunny ice cream, but they're not open. These fish are squirting water at the top of the poles. That's kind of cool. So that's the water feature at the kids' playground. Got a view of the Big Four Bridge. So I'm going to go going to go up the steps, back up to the bridge. They might turn the lights on in a little while, I don't know.
Indiana had the whole bridge thing.
Uh,
Daggone East Enders.
I'd slow down at the top. How you guys doing? I'm streaming my walk across the bridge on Periscope, and I have people in Muncie, Indiana, and San Diego watching it.
Oh.
So you guys working the late shift tonight?
To midnight.
Till midnight. Wow. Do you know what time they turn the lights on the bridge? Like just sundown?
Yeah,
9:30. I probably won't be here when the lights get turned on, not till 9:30, guys. It was nice to see you guys. There, I spoke to someone, the Rangers. Yeah, so they said the lights usually don't turn on till dark on the bridge around 9:30. And I don't know if they would show up very well on my phone. There's an IU shirt. Carly would be happy to see the IU fan. Oh, there's more boats on the water now. People are starting to turn out for the show. There's 5 boats, not counting the 2 kayakers. It'd be pretty cool if one of them got close and I could jump on it and periscope from the boat. Or maybe get a ride back across the river. Well, the sun's starting to peek out through the clouds. But not a very sunny day today. It was up until about 5 o'clock. All right. The drummer's warming up here. Yep, band number 2. I kind of like the drums. I'll meet some people on the bridge, but I got to get away from the music so we can hear each other. Two arms and 2 legs. I think the crowd's getting a little thicker. Pretty crazy. Monday night was Danny Ball, Wednesday night's this. The weekends must be really fun if they have this much fun during the week. Yeah. A lot of people like to go to Waterfront Wednesday. And it's free. It doesn't cost anything to get in. It's sponsored by the local public radio station, WFPK. If you look over here, It's probably hard to see, but in the center of my screen there's a copper church steeple. It's to the left of the grain elevator tower. That's where my office is. It's probably about 1.5 miles, and there's a lot of construction because as part of the new bridge they're redoing all the interstates downtown. So I kind of run through this job site down here where the police cars are. You can see people walking through there. It's really closed, but they don't enforce it very well in the evening. So there's a lot of pedal cars that you can rent. People always have a hard time pedaling the cars up the ramp. Here's some interesting people. Maybe they'd like to be on Periscope. Hi. Have you guys ever performed on Periscope? Have you ever performed on Periscope?
No, I'm not.
I'm streaming my walk today on Periscope, and I have viewers from as far away as San Diego.
Nice.
Are those instruments?
Yeah. They're definitely capuritos out in San Diego.
What kind of instrument is that?
This is a berimbau.
A berimbau? Where's that originate from? Not from around here?
Brazil.
Brazil?
The berimbau originates from the berimbau tree.
Yeah,
We use gourd,
A gourd?
tire string as a
And a
rummy.
stick? So, are you all experts at this instrument?
We're working on it.
Working on it?
Yeah, just trying to play capoeira, which we have. You have to have music with it.
Okay.
They're a musician extraordinaire.
So you're just practicing a little?
Oh, yeah, it's a game, so it's like
Uh,
going to play soccer somewhere, just jump in, play capoeira.
Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Good luck with your instrument. Yeah, I don't think they take requests. I wasn't reading any comments during that exchange. I don't even know if they knew I was filming. I'll get a shot of the crowd. I don't know if you'll be able to see them because of the sun. Oh, you always are witty. Oh, they're actually doing some sort of dancing now. It's some sort of tribal dancing along with the music. It's very interesting. I think they may be part of a cult. I should get away from those people. Kind of reminds me of those hippies that lived in the woods in the artist commune. I should probably stay away from them. All right. Sun's kind of coming out. Finally. I don't know. Every once in a while you run into some odd people on the bridge. I usually just run on by them and don't stop to talk. There's the ramp and the stage, the crowd, the boats, the bridges. You've seen all this stuff before. Here's an informational sign about the bridge, the Louisville Railroad. The original bridge had a pedestrian walkway on one side next to the railroad tracks. There's an old train on the bridge, interurban. So just some historical information about the bridge. There's someone on their boat going to hear the concert on the river. All right, lots of fun here on the bridge. Yeah, the band, the drummer came out and warmed up a little bit, and then that was it. They must be waiting on the rest of the band to show up or something. I don't know what's going on. Headed back towards Indiana to get my car so I can drive back to Kentucky. Yeah, they're playing Gloria on the recording. I'm leaning over the bridge, trying not to drop my phone. All right, I'm walking back to Kentucky. Oh wait, I got to get my car. I could walk back to Indiana and then drive back to Kentucky. I don't know, they might turn these lights on the bridge. I don't know if you can see the lights very well when you're on the bridge. I've never been on this bridge in the dark, but you can definitely see them from afar. Afar meaning a great distance, not a conflagration. Well, yeah. Yeah, I could walk to the office and back, but Friday I need to have my car because I got to load it up with laundry to take back home for the weekend. Oh, I got a low battery signal, so I'm going to have to plug in my charger here, so I brought it along just in case I ran a little long. So I'm going to be plugging my charger in. I may have to set my phone down a second to get it hooked up here. You guys probably don't see the low battery sign that shows up on my screen, but I do. Okay, got the battery charged up here, ready to go. So I'm going on a walk here. Got some entertainer on the bridge. Oh, he's taking money. Maybe I'll give this kid some money. He can watch him. If I have any money. The music stopped. Oh, there we go. Oh, the music stopped. The music stopped. I have to rewind the CD, I guess. It's starting to get a little dark out. Well, it's really nice out right now. The temperature's cooled off quite a bit. I think band number 2 is getting ready to start. I heard the crowd cheer. Yeah, it's not too dark. Well, I'm going to get moving on. The entertainer's having trouble with his audio system. Oh no, no charger. Well, I'm probably going to finish up my walk. This has been kind of a long one. Some of them tend to drag on. Don't mean to bore you. And the sun's starting to go down. I'll give you one last shot of Waterfront Park here. You can kind of see the boats and the crowd, and the bridges in downtown Louisville. So anyway, this is where I go for my jogs, and I tried to do a jog, but it won't record when I'm running because there's too much movement on my arm. So I thought a walk might be a good substitute. Starting to get a little dark, and you guys are probably getting tired of seeing the bridge again, so I'm going to end this Periscope. Until next time, have a good evening.